Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's Pogo Stick's book too.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch her.
All right, I'm just bored. I'm not going to sit here and go through the whole opening shit stuff. Sorry, I'm going to get demonetized because I swore in the first 5 minutes. Anyhow, all right, we are entering decks tonight. So huzzah. Last 3, and then everything's entered into tapped out. All the decks have all the right tokens, and it should be good to go. Swamps, forests, plains, and then we enter the rest of the deck. Hooray. All right. Let's see. All right, this would be Felithar, big butts. Felithar's big butts with an exclamation point. This is a Commander EDH deck. I'm going to assume it's like a tier 3. We'll find out how many game changers are in it shortly. Oh, there's music too. How about I play the music? All right, let's see. Modified precon. Right? That's about right. Mostly the land base. And I don't know, wins by hitting you with big butts. There you go. All right. Felithar, Commandar. Steadfast. This is the foily version that came in the deck. CMDR, that is my commander. And you get a ban on kick. Alright. How many planes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 basic planes. I love that since Felithar, there should be no green screen on that one. Why am I getting a green screen on that camera? Let's find out, shall we? Let's see, overhead, filters. Oh, that's funny. There is no filter on that. It's just wackiness. Interesting. Anyway, cool. There it is. Feltar's big butts. And I said how many planes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 planes. You know, I've been wanting to build a big butts deck for a while. And since many of my friends have Arcades decks, I decided not to build an Arcades deck. I went with my good friend Felithar. And come on, Edge of Eternities. No, not Universes. Hey, Tarkir Dragonstorm. There we go. Bloop. 6. Alright. And then 4 forests. F-O-R-E-S-T. That's how you spell it. I can spell. I am very good at that. Alright. 9 Universes Beyond. There you go, Tarkir Dragonstorm. 4 forests. And then 2 plain old swamps. And off we go. Swampity swamp. Just 2. 2. All right, now we just do the real cards. Let's see how many are actually came in the deck. So Assault Formation came in the deck, and it would help if I were clicked on the right thing. Assault Formation, Tarkir Dragonstorm. There we go. That's kind of pretty key to the deck. We'll leave that up front for now. Vine Trellis. And I think that's actually the Garruk versus Liliana dual deck version. Alright. Sapling. Kolfinor. I mean, black-green, but's bigger than its power. It's the actual Eventide version. There we go. Alrighty. Primal Rage. So, nothing like a little baby enchantment to give all of your stuff. Trample. I'm curious. Primal Rage. Let's see. The Stronghold version. That's $4. Alright. $4 for that card. Is it a common? It is... Doesn't tell me. It was... Oh, it's an uncommon. Alright, so it's an uncommon from Stronghold. I guess that's about right. Alright. Behind the scenes, because we want to give our 1 and 0 power creatures Skulk. Right, and of course it came in the deck. So Rampart Architect, this thing did really well the last time I played this deck. Rampart Architect. Let me bring it up. Yeah, that guy. So whenever it enters or attacks, I make a wall, which is pretty cool. And he's 3/4 for 4. Not the greatest, but not the worst. Access Tunnel, because, you know, we got to give all of our big butt walls unblockable. Came in the deck. So we look at all these things on the right-hand side here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 3 no, and 4 yes. I guess I did significantly modify the deck. Yeah, this land tax didn't go in the deck. It's pretty significantly modified, I guess. That looks like it is a revised version. It's probably a 4th edition version, right? Yeah. Alright. Bayou did not come in the deck. Alright. Wall of Reverence did. Reverence. Yep, came in the deck. Brave the Sands did not, but that's a fun little enchantment too. Brave the Sands. Not Anthology. It's Commander 2016 was the last time that was printed. I'll put that there. It's actually pretty cool in the deck. Crashing Drawbridge. Alright, came in the deck. Boop. Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Because there is an enchantment sub-theme. I should probably say that. It is the Modern Horizons time-shifted version. It is not foil, though. There is a pretty heavy, I can spell, enchantment sub-theme. Alright. Tree of Redemption. I mean, It came in the deck. I left it in the deck. Tree of Perdition. It did not come in the deck. I put it in the deck. Tree of Perdition. It is the original Innistrad Eldritch Moon. Yep. There's all the kind of fun cards. Slaughter the Strong. Came in the deck. Tip the Scales. This was fun. Came in the deck. I left it in the deck. Tip the Scales. When you do, all creatures get -X, where X is a sacrifice creature's toughness. Again, hopefully I've got a bunch of walls. I could sacrifice like a 0/4 wall to give everything -4 and all my other shit lives. I have not bought a Walls of Bossing Say yet. Let's just find out. Walls of Bossing. Right. Just out of curiosity, let's see what that's selling for. It is, oh hey, it's down to 25 bucks. All right, well, we'll pick one of those up. Maybe when it drops under $20. I'm going to keep this token in the deck for now. I mean, it is a 0/30 creature, right? But it does give all my other shit indestructible. So, Scrubland did not come in the deck. It would be really cool if they put actual dual lands in the deck. That'd be awesome. Perimeter Captain did not. But, you know, gaining 2 life every time a creature with Defender blocks, I'm okay with that. Only had one printing, huh? Perimeter Captain. $1.10. Alright. I am still out to lunch on the Deceptive Lance on the landscapes. I don't know if they're good or bad. I guess they come in, they can tap them for colorless immediately. You can sack it. Yeah, sure. And you can cycle it. Deceptive Landscape. Well, it came in the deck, right? So, alright. Oran, Frostfang. This did not come in the deck. It was an immediate add. It's the Thunder Junction version. Put that there. These are the fun key cards. Reunion of the House. That was a new one that came in the deck. Ooh. I did not wait for it to come up. Reunion of the House. Tarkir Dragonstorm. This thing. Kind of neat. Right? Anything with total number power 10. So generally, if I can cast this, I can get everything out of my graveyard in this deck. So, fun times. Alright. Okay. Arcane Signet. No multicolored Magic deck. Commander deck is complete. This is the Tarkir Dragonstorm version. God, there's so many versions of some of these cards. Alrighty then. Brushland. This would be the... No, not Final Fantasy. This would be Lord of the Rings version. Verdant Catacombs. Like I said, most of the updates to this were the land base. Which version is this? Modern Horizons 3. Modern Horizons. Yeah. MH2, it looks like. Alright. Oh no, not a Swords to Plowshares. What would I ever do with that? Swords to Plows. They print it and everything. I guess I'm not sad about that. Orzhov Signet. Yep, came in the deck. Walking Bulwark also came in the deck. Tarkir Commander. It is a fun card. It definitely belongs to stay. Deserves to stay in the deck. Alright, there it is. Yep. So if anything happens to my commander, it's just another little little way to be able to attack with the 30-30 Walls of Bossing, say. Alright, Walking Bulwark. Right, I did add that. Yep. Wall of Blossoms. Card draw is good. Come on. Wall of Blossoms. Tarkir Dragonstorm. I mean, Arcades card draw is better, but Arcades does not have black. Which gives me access to a bunch of fun stuff for this deck. So let's see. Command Tower. Right. Command Tower, hooray. Not Edge of Eternities. I don't know why I'm bothering making all this stuff correct, but I am. The Savannah. And no, that did not come in the deck either. It would be awesome if it did. Alright, what do we got? Wall of Shards. Oldie but a Goldie. So this one is actually from Cold Snap, and I'm wondering what it's selling for nowadays. Wall of Shards. $6. Yeah. $6.84 from Cold Snap. And then the list version is $6. Hey, Knight. I'm entering the last fucking 3 decks into Tapped Out, and then I can never say again I don't have it entered into Tapped Out, at least until I build more decks. So, and I've also gone through the great project of 2025, which is making sure that all of my commander decks have the right tokens in the box, which is what I've been doing all day. Alright, Wall of Shards. A Chroma's Will. This would be... I think it's Modern Horizons Commander. Yes, it is. Rock's Faith Mender. I love the Rock's Faith Mender. Dum, dum, dum. Came in the deck. It is a lot of effort, but I'm tweaky like that sometimes. I added the Flumph. The most silly D&D monster that ever existed. Look, it's a Flumph. Everybody gets to draw cards when you damage the Flumph. Or at least the 2 people involved in the combat. Ikra Shadiki came in the deck. Pretty cool. What do we got next? Towering Titan came in the deck. I love it when they add Jumpstart cards. And I get to type in Towering Tit. Because everybody needs a Towering Tit in their deck. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Anguished Unmaking came in the deck too. Twin Towering Tit. There you go. Overgrown Battlement. I guess they did significantly edit this deck. Ancestry. Yeah, no, it's not that. It would be the Tarkir Dragonstorm. This Jaws of Defeat, if left unanswered, it will kill people. Right? I killed NPC the other night by playing Walls of Ba Sing Se and doing 30 damage to her face with the Jaws of Defeat. That was actually pretty funny. I'm going to leave that there because that's a nice little key to the deck. Jaws of Defeat. Zatalpa also came in the deck. You know, Zatalpa's just good stuff. Just belongs anywhere. I mean, unless you're trying to win on turn 3, in which case Zatalpa's pointless. Or, I'm not going to animate it, win with it. Zatalpa Primal Dawn, right? Tarkir Commander. Bloop. 1-800, are you flapping? I added a Temple Garden. I did indeed. That looks like it's the Ravnica version. Doop, 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 doop. Thank you. Doop, 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 doop. 800, are you flapping? I added a Stalwart Shield Bearer. And I hit enter before it could come up. Stalwart Shield Bearer. I'm curious. Rise of the Eldrazi. Let's see what that's going for. $1.55 for a common card from Rise of the Eldrazi. $1.55. Silliness. Alright. Canopy Vista. From Tarkir Dragonstorm. Doop, 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 doop. Caves of Koilos. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Sungrass Parry from Tarkir Dragonstorm. Right. Knight, how's the volume mix between me and the music? Just out of curiosity. It's very quiet here in the studio. But I've got it turned up desktop audio, so I don't know. Not the Universe is Beyond, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Alright. Tell me if this gets any different. So I turned up my speakers a little bit here in the studio. And it might feedback a little bit into the microphone. If it does, let me know. It should sound fine. Here. There we go. That'll give you a better idea. Anyway. Okay, Bajuka Bog. Alright. Yep. Wall of Omens. Yep, came in the deck. Sounded like I said came in the deck, but I didn't. Alright, Dragonlord Dramoka. Not bad. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Felatar says, yeah, it has nothing to do with, so all creatures, it does. They don't have to have Defender. They still assign their damage equal to toughness. So it doesn't care so much about Defender other than creatures with Defender can attack. Which means you get to do things, add things other than Defender creatures. Whisper Silk Cloak came in the deck. No, it didn't. Duskmourn, not Tarkir. Excellent. Thank you for not hearing any feedback. I didn't mean feedback like wee feedback. I meant feedback like, since I'm not wearing earbuds and I can hear it, it might like double for you because it's coming through the desktop audio input plus my microphone. But not a huge deal. If nobody's noticing any issues, that's just my tweaky audio brain. Overgrown Farmland. came in the deck, baby. All right. Excellent. Good to hear. Nyx Fleece Ram. They definitely added this to the deck originally, and I'm happy about that. I can go here just to show. Shadrick's Silverquill came in the deck, and I'm kind of happy about that. All right. Just out of curiosity. So, wow. So the Strixhaven version is $2, and the Tarkir Dragonstorm is 40 cents. That's okay. I just play. I don't give a shit about value for the most part. Woodland Cemetery. Yeah, this would be the Tarkir Dragonstorm version. Alright. Will of the Abzan. Just curious about something. So it's $1.50 for the non. $6 for the borderless version, and $1.50 for the bordered version. That's just silly. Yep. Did I add it? I did not. Will of the Abzan. Yep. Sylvan Caryatid. Sylvan Caryatid would be Tarkir Dragonstorm. Yes. Sandstep Citadel. I love that they reissued. They did new art for all of these for this expansion. Sandstep Citadel. Tarkir Dragonstorm. I added Kolfanor. The Last You. Love you. Love you. Kolfanor the Last. Yep. Big old 30-cent card. But you know what? It works well in this deck. Where am I? Kolfanor. Canopy Gargantuan. So it's funny that we got a huge-ass green dragon in Tarkir Dragonstorm. Canopy Gargantuan. G-A-R-G. There it is. Okay. Yep. $1.33. Again, $5.10 for the borderless version. I wonder why people care so much. Anybody know the answer to that? Why people care so much about the borderless version? Like, it's pretty. It just doesn't have a border. Literally, the entire change is just that. Whatever. Indulging Patrician. That was a good ad. Indulging Patrician. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Overgrown Tomb. Yep. This would be... It's not a Secret Lair version. It is the Return to Ravnica version. Craven Caryatid. Carven Caryatid. J'ai son frontier. Are we? Did we mean to say jouer sans frontier? Games without frontiers? Carving Caryatid, Tarku Dryad Storm. There it is. Jouer sans frontier. God damn it, I'm gonna be singing that in my brain all night now. Asshole. Isolated Chapel. Hans plays with... Oh, God damn it. I'm going to be singing that all night. All right, I can turn the music up a little bit. You bop my head to this and get that out of brainworm out of my brain. Do, 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 do. I added the Teferi's protection. Yes, it did not come in the deck. Not protege, protection. It's here, hold on, let me pull it up. Jouer is to play. It's Jeux. There it is. That's it. Games Without Frontiers. Jouer sans frontières. There you go. There's your... Wow. Holy fuckballs. What year? Released in 1980. Okay. All right. Kate Bush sang on it. Yep. Yep. All right. For a second, I thought it said 1971. I was going to lose my shit. The card is saying that it has no border. I gotcha. That was very subtle humor. It went right the fuck over my head. This card is a sleeper, by the way. McCready. Lamplight Mare. Oop. Yeah, that thing. Whenever a creature controls power 2 or less attacks, it gains Skulk. Yeah. And if anything big hits you, McCready's ridiculous. I've seen some commander decks with McCready that are just brutal. Like, yeah. I'm not going to make him into a commander. That would not be fun for anybody but me. Just pub stomp people with that. Baldrin. Baldin. I get a chance to speak it every now and again when I go to London. I generally either fly sorry, there's a French restaurant that right next to the hotel I stay in London all the time, so that's where I get to speak it. You'd think in DC, I don't go to French restaurants in DC though. Tokyo Dragonstorm Commander, yes. Cedar Kondo Jamora came in the deck. I love it. Soul Ring. Why would I put a Soul Ring in a commander deck? Can I please just have Tarkir Dankido? There it is. I mean, hey, at least you remember some of it, right? You could probably understand something somebody was telling you. But the old joke, somebody that speaks 3 languages trilingual, 2 languages bilingual, 1 language American. It's way truer than you think. You know? Alright, Soul Ring. Hey, Shield Sphere! SPH. There it is. Not a master version. It's the Alliance's version, just out of curiosity. This stupid card that was shit back in the day. $7.28 for a common card from Alliances. Yeah. X-Bane Guardian. I guess being an old fuck has its has its perks. Since I probably got about 20 of those in Alliances. They're probably sitting in a box somewhere, other than the 4 in my binder. Landwar Wastes. This one's actually Brothers War Commander. Alright. Almost done with the first of 3 decks. Swiftfoot Boots. Why would anybody ever put a Swiftfoot Boots in a commander deck? I just can't fathom. Rogue's Passage. I added that. And that would be from March of the Machines Commander. Or Outlaws. No, MOC. That's really interesting. MOC Commander, where is that? It would be... which version? March of the Machines Commander, there it is. Alright. Indomitable Ancients. I'm assuming Jayberry has this in her Arcades deck. Ugh. Twilight Mire. I'm gonna try to harmonize everything. Bad at that. Twilight Mire alternatives. Selesnya Signet came in the deck. Tower Defense. Nothing like giving all of your creatures +5 power in this deck. It's lovely. Hey, Heroic Intervention. I think that's a game changer, isn't it? So 2 game changers at least so far, right? Heroic Intervention and Teferis. And this would be the Lord of the Rings version. They reprint it in all of the universes beyond. Look at that. Feed the Swarm. This would be Tarkir Dragonstorm. Oh man, it's 11:30 here on the East Coast. Sunpetal Grove came in the deck. Not the Final Fantasy version, though. Fortified Rampart. I added this one because, you know, 6/6 for 2 mana sounds good. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if that card went nutty because of this deck. Nope, still only 7 cents. Expel the Interlopers. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Gotta love it when the deck comes with 2 board wipes built in. 2 asymmetrical board wipes built in. Since I'm not getting rid of fuck all of mine because all my creatures have very low power. Crows and Verge did not come in the deck. This would be Commander 2020. Come on. All right, and last but not least, Tristani Selesnia's voice, because she got a big butt. She gains me life. It's Commander 2019. All right, now if I've done it correctly, it should tell me that this is a legal deck. I have done it correctly. All right, and it says I need some Inkling tokens. All right. Some Inkling tokens and some 1/3 wall tokens. And I have all of the tokens put aside. No, it is not as good as a 12/12 for 1. Alright. Let's put back in its box. And Knight, should I do Zergo Stormrender or Kotis Sibzig Champion next? Does it matter? They're both pretty heavily modified. Maybe I'll do Zergo. Zergo's pretty brutal. Yeah. Porphros is in it. Impact Tremors is in it. And then there's a whole bunch of aristocrats. So I'm gonna get you coming and going in Zergo. I play things, you take damage. I lose things, you take damage. Zergo's fun. Alright. Alright. Felithar is complete. And let's do Zergo. Alright. So look at that stack of tokens in there. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's get all the basic lands out, because I fucking hate dealing with basic lands while I'm trying to go through the deck. So let's see. Not a mountain. Red, black, white, red. Count on. Yeah. I didn't put a lot of basics in this. I think I probably put 2 each. Right. There's 2. Oh, there's 3. Mountains, 3 plains. Four plains. Okay, so it looks like I have 3 mountains, 3 swamps, 4 plains. Nope, 3, 3, 3. All right. So let's see. Let's go back over here. Let's add a deck. Zergo Aristocrat. Zergo Aristocrat. CR8. I can spell, I promise. And this is not a standard deck. This would be a commander deck. Hey, thanks for the straw. Thanks for the sub. I'm trying to read Kellen. Thanks. I appreciate it. I am literally just entering decks into Tapped Out. But welcome on in. Gwylin, you redeemed a hydrate. How long ago did you redeem that hydrate? Because all of my water's in the house. You make me walk inside. Give me a rain check. I do not have hydrate with me. Sorry. Alright. This deck is pretty heavily modified. Precon. Wins with ETB and aristocrat effects. Alright. Zergo. Storm Render. And this would be the foily version. Alright. Then add a little CMDR next to it. And here we go. Planes! No, I do not have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle planes. And Universe Beyond. No. There we go. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Bloop. 3. Alright. 3 Montagnes. Eternities, Universe Beyond Final Fantasy, blah blah blah, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Thank you. 3. I don't know why I care so much, but I try to keep, like, to choose the right version of the card. I don't really care what version it is for the most part, as long as I have the card to play with in my deck. And Tarkir Dragonstorm. 3. Alright. Oh, the real shit. Marsh Flats. Why would I update the land base? I have no idea why I would do that. Marsh Flats is not the special guest version. It's a Modern Horizons. Alright, Grand Crescendo. Came in the deck. Oh, there's no C in Grand. There we go. I added Barad-dûr. Yep. This is the full... See, there you go. Apparently I cared enough to get the full. Dawn Dragon, you like matching sets because you want them to look pretty? Alright, I'll buy that. I will buy that. I mean, I'll match them in the deck. I'm just choosing the actual correct version of the card here in Tapped Out. Like, do I really need to choose the correct version of the mountain? But apparently I do. Because I care. Alright. Zulaport Cutthroat. Why would I ever put that in a deck that makes tokens? I would never, ever put that in a deck that makes tokens. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that can stay right there. That's kind of key to the deck. Unhinged Islands for runes. Oh, you like the unhinged? I have so many of those. Alright. You know what? I cannot say anything about that, because at the end of the day, Commander's about having fun and being creative. So, we are not playing CEDH here. We do not play CEDH here. Smoldering Marsh. I mean, CEDH is its own thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it. I just don't play it. Smoldering Marsh. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Really? 5,000 views on Moxfield. That's awesome, man. Now, if there were only some way to monetize... I'm just giving you shit. Please don't try to monetize being an influencer and building decks on Moxfield. That is a surefire way to make your hobby really, really unpleasant. Alright, Soul Ring. Hour of Reckoning. Because, you know, why would I want to destroy my stuff? Keep all my tokens and blow up your shit. Getting for Drevi, we end up building Rune. And you like Rune more than Drevi? I like them both. But we were talking about CEDH before, and if you're going to go in that direction, Derevi's your choice, not Rune. Hour of Reckoning, Boros Signet. Yep. From Tarkir Dragonstorm. Alright. Talisman of Conviction. And that would be, again, Dragonstorm. Will of the Mardu. This is not bad. I'll pull that up. Yeah, if you control commander, you get both, right? You get a bunch of red warrior tokens, or yeah. I mean, at instant speed, I'm okay with that. It's a nice way to just sit on a bunch of mana and do something fun before your turn starts. Or if somebody's about to kill your commander. Alright, Will of the Mardu, I added that. Sacred Foundry. Kind of funny, isn't it, that most of the updates to the decks are to the land base? It's almost like Wizards doesn't want to give you those cool cards to keep you buying sets as they trickle them out. Scrubland. I am right there with you, Knight. Magic, for me, after 30 years of playing the game, is about sitting around shooting the shit, doing silly, silly things. Summer Magic revised. There we go. Anointed Procession. I don't know why I would ever put that in a deck that makes tokens. Procession. It's not the Secret Lair. It's actually the OG Amonkhet. Alright. I am right there with you. Silly dumb shit is what I live for in Magic nowadays. Was it, who was it? Was it Mick Miyagi the other night on the channel gave us the formula for how many tokens Nick created? Was it something like, you know, 6 times 8 to the 9th to some other power? So yes, that is the silly shit that I like to watch. Iron Will Forger. Turns out it was something like 150,000 copies of Adrix and Nev he made. There we go. Right there with you, Dawn. So Nick has a bunch of things in that deck that would break MTGO, like, you know, the Skewed Swarms. Does Skewed Swarms still break MTGO? I guess it depends on how many you're making. Iron Will Forger. I'm going to bring that up because that's actually a cool little... There we go. Oh. Beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control your commander, target non-legendary creature gains a Myriad. Like, really? Really? That's a pretty fun little card. It's 14 cents, this card. 14 cents for Iron Will Forger to make combat on your turn, target non-legendary creature gets Myriad. Like, oh, I don't know. Myriading a mere battle sphere in a deck that does 2 points of damage or 3 points every time a creature comes in? That would be kind of fun. I don't think I have a mere battle sphere in here. Canyon Slough. Slough. Tarkir. And again, I really like that they redid all of the 3-color lands for Tarkir, for the new Tarkir. I guess it's new, right? It was this year. Is Daybreak the new license holder for MTGO? I haven't played in years. Nomad Outpost. Blade of Selves. I love that they reprinted this. Blade of Selves. Yeah, but you have to remember, like, I remember thinking, oh, this is the new expansion about Ravnica. Return to Ravnica. When Cyclonic Rift was legal and standard. God, I'm an old fuck. Oh well. It's okay. I don't mind being old. They pay me a lot of money nowadays to be old. Not to be old, but to have 30 years of experience doing what I do. I'm okay with that. Boop. Infantry Shield. Boop. Just curious what that's going for. It's only 50 cents. Infantry Shield. Menace and mobilize X where X is its power. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's see. Ogre Battle Driver. What? Can't imagine why I would do that. Came in the deck, though. Just out of curiosity, what's that going for nowadays? Two, 14 cents. Cool. No, you are not, old man. Alright. And so there were a lot of really good token cards from Lord of the Rings. So I added Gothmog. Morgul Lieutenant. But I added the, again, borderless one. But hey, I mean, I don't mind giving all my tokens Death Touch. Plus it ETBs and gives me an orc army. So 2 for 1. For 4 mana, giving everything Death Touch, I can live with it. Alright. Corpse Knight. I added this one. M20. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to see if they printed in Scryfall the misprint one. So let's see. View all prints. No, they did not. They did not print the 2.3 version here in Scryfall. I love that they did have to print, in a two-headed giant game, Corpse Knight's ability causes the opposing team to lose 1 life twice. That amuses me. So you can see the Aristocrats sub-theme going on in this deck. It's pretty nasty, since I have access to red, black, and white. That would be a Foundations version of... Oh. Alright. Swords. Swords! And also battlefields! Sorry. Old VNV Nation joke if you're a goth from way back. Sim Ronin. Boros Charm. I mean, shit, man. If it's red-white, Boros Charm kind of works. So let's see. This is the Commander Legends Borderless version. Ooh, sexy. Alright, let's see what that's worth. Alright, let's look at all prints. Commander. Wow, $7 for that. Alrighty then. I think I pulled like 4 of them from packs. Hooray! Gold Knight Commander. I remember this little guy from the original Innistrad. Nice. So this Gold Knight Commander, I mean, it's also an Edgar. Yeah, yep. I'm sure I have a version in Edgar. When other creature you control enters, creatures you control +1. Man, people sleep on this card. They see it and they don't think it's as good as it is, and then I make like 10 tokens and kill somebody. Oh, I can stay right there. Oh, Porphyros, the secret commander. Yeah, there we go. Porphyros, secret commander of the deck. And you get a ban on. Boop-a-doop. Let's see. Rugged Prairie. And which one is this? BLC. What's BLC? Bloomburrow. Oh, there you go. Vault of the Archangel. Hey, look at that. Another way to get my tokens Death Touch. Alright. Yahenni. Because, you know, we need something to do with all those creatures that are going to die anyway. Oh, Yahenni's a great add to this deck. Yep. Talisman of Hierarchy. And not Universes Beyond. Dragonstorm. Speaking of Myriad, there's a Myriad sub-theme in the deck too. I put like 5 Myriad cards in. Genasi Enforcers. Right. I mean, it's 2 mana for a 1/3 creature. I get my trigger off Porphyros and all the other crap, silly things that are happening. And, you know, usually some of them will survive an attack. I'll attack somebody who's not going to kill it with the original, and I'll make 2 more. And yeah, it's a pretty cool little card for 4 cents. Why is there a Hall of Heliod's Generosity in here? How many enchantments are in the deck? Well, we'll find out when we're done. Oh, you know why? I want to be able to get the Cathar's Crusade back. That's probably why there's a Hall of Heliod's Generosity in here. Path of Ancestry. And we'll find out very shortly. Well, I want to be able to get Impact Tremors back. I want to be able to get Legion Loyalty back. Takesha's Welcome. Yeah, all right. I'm glad I put a Hall of Heliod's Generosity in here. Did I put a Cathar's? Did I not put a Cathar's Crusade in here? How could I not? Wow, I don't think I did. Bastion would be good to get back to. Nope. Oh, yeah, Divine Visitation. Make 4/4 angels instead of 1/1 tokens. Yeah, okay. So there's a bunch of things I would like to get back, but I resisted temptation. I did not put a Cathar's Crusade in. Because it's a cheap way to win. I have in like 10 different decks. I would like to win, or at least try to win in a different way. Bastion of Remembrance. And this would be a Tarkir Dragonstorm version. Like I said, like, it's just coming and going in this deck. Like, you're going to take damage when my creatures come in, you're going to take damage when they die. Or lose life, to be more precise and pedantic about it. Ocasia's Welcome. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Legion Loyalty. Yeah, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Impact Tremors. Baby Porphyros. And this would be the cool Wildsville Drain one. Which is also the least expensive of all of them, I looked the other day. Arcane Signet. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Overall win con of tokens. Yes, agreed. And I'm coming back over here to look at the actual Twitch chat every now and again because I don't want to miss Gwydolyn's roll the planar die for no reason. Alright. Arcane Signet, Teferi's Protection. There's another game changer. Rogue's Passage. Look, it's the Hobbit Rogue's Passage. Dun, 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 dun. Doctor Who. Lord of the Rings. There it is. Guardian of Faith. It's a card that deserves more play. Let me bring it up. Seriously, it deserves more play. Flash, Vigilance, right? I basically save everything for 3 mana. I don't know why I don't see it more often. Okay, you know, now I'm realizing I must have put like 10 cards that have Myriad in here, because here's another one. Elturel Survivors. Alright. It's Trample and Myriad. And it gets +X+0, where X is the number of lands defending player controls. So it's kind of nasty late game. Trampliad! That's your word now. If you would like, I can help you file the trademark for that. Please don't try to do that. There's a whole, you have to be using it in commerce, and yeah. Castle Embereth. Alright. Shadow Blood Ridge. Oh, this one is, wow, Commander 20. God, I'm old. It's going to be 2026 in 4 days. Trampliad. Flample. Hey, but it's no Swiftwater Boots. I'm glad Nick isn't watching. That's going to live forever, the Swiftwater Boots thing. Caves of Koilos. Dun, dun. I don't know why I would ever, ever, ever put a skull clamp in a token deck. I would certainly never do that. That wouldn't break anything. That wouldn't give me an obscene card draw in any way. I hit enter before it came up. Delete. Doop, 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 doop. Man Tower. Tarkir. Bazooka Bog. No. You want your graveyard. I don't want you to have your graveyard. No. Oh, Lord. It is midnight, and I have been unmedicated for like an hour, so you guys get to listen to me ramble. Wow. Put a foil Battlefield Forge in. Okay. Oh, man. Two were from Iowa 40 years ago. This would be Brothers War foil. Oh. When did you move back? 30 years to Kenosha. All right, so you lived there. Did you live in Iowa for 10 years? No, because you said you were out in the country first, but how long did you live in Iowa? Castle Ardenvale. That's not bad. Why did you move to Iowa? Was it a parental thing, or I don't know how old you were. I guess you might have been old enough after college. Castle Ardenvale. Shattered Sanctum. You were 12. All right, yeah, so it was a parental thing. You know, I'm as much as I love California and the West Coast, I can't get away from the East Coast. Like, I've lived here my whole life. Philadelphia, Scranton, DC. I'm just stuck here. I mean, I like my house. I like my studio. I'm okay with that. I could do without the ridiculous living in a swamp humidity of DC, though. Shattered Sanctum. Fetid Heath. I mean, they give a pretty decent land base for this deck. I was talking to my wife the other day, and we have both hit the amount of time living in this house together that we lived, like 18 years that we lived at our parents' house, right? So come the spring, we will have lived in this house longer than we've lived anywhere in our lives. Which is actually kind of cool, right? I know my neighbors, I know my neighborhood. I like where I live. My state isn't actively trying to kill people. That's Maryland, by the way, for those of you wondering. Clifftop Retreat. Dragonstorm. Viscera Seer. Man, I had no idea how good that card was going to be when it first came out. Viscera Seer. Anything that's a free sack outlet is just stupid good. Lightning Greaves. Why would I put Lightning Greaves in any commander deck? Why? Sun Titan came in the deck. I left it in. Graven Cairns. Ah, wrong one. Nope. It's the Duskmourn version. There's Bauble. Tarkir Dragonstorm version. Mirkwood Bats. No, certainly not another cool token thing from Lord of the Rings. Sulphurous Springs. This would be the Lord of the Rings version. Blood Artist. No. Oh, I would not put some... I would never, ever put an aristocrat in here. It's the actual OG Avacyn Restored version. Isolated Chapel. From Dragonstorm. Witty Roastmaster. No, I would never. Yeah, I went out and literally bought like 20 of these as soon as I saw it. Yeah. 71 cents for a common. Why would that be? Devilish Valet. I'm gonna fast forward that song. And this one. Yeah, that'll do. A little peaceful song. Alright, where was I? Devilish Valet. Did I add it? I did not. Devilish Valet. Yeah, or not. Let's see which version of it is. The Streets of New Capenna version. Dragon Skull Summit. Tarkir. Inox Strike Leader. AINOK. Strike Leader. Let's bring that up. Why did I leave it in? Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Since we're doing Myriad, apparently. Yeah. Alright. I put in Gix. Oh, Gix came in the deck. Holy shit. Yawgmoth Praetor. It's crazy. Why is this one $5? Oh, that's why. It's $5 because it's the Shadow Lord. Whatever. By double? I'm just looking up now. Wow. Yeah, I can't even fathom. I was trying to talk to my niece over Christmas about home ownership. Trying to figure out how anybody in the younger generation is going to own a house ever. Like, oh, let's do 50-year mortgages. Pay until you die. And then your kids get saddled with the debt instead of a house. They get the debt that you never paid off in life. It's just fucking crazy, man. Wow, I put a foil Nadir's Nightblade in too. Nadir's Nightblade. And this would be the Commander Legends version foil. Boop. Are you happy renting? If you are, then, I mean, you don't have to buy a house. And if you're putting money away, then who cares? But if you're renting and not putting money away, you and I are going to have some words. Yeah, see, there you go. Stupidly cheap means you can save a ton of money. Because, you know, that socialized healthcare and all those great old folks' homes we have in the United States are what we should all be relying on, right? Morbid Opportunist. Speaking of morbid. This would be Tarkir Dragonstorm version. Came in the deck. Bless their hearts. Morbid Opportunist. I put a White Sun's Twilight in. Because, you know, why not? There you go. Right? Why wouldn't I put a White Sun's Twilight in and make a bunch of toxic creatures that can't block? But really, it's a board wipe, because if X is 5 or more, destroy all other. You should do more. If you have any matching, make sure you're doing at least the matching. Seriously, because that's you're throwing away money. It's free money, right? So if your employer gives you any matching, yeah, you have to do at least that. White Sun's Twilight. Loyal Apprentice. Make a token every turn. What? Tarkir Commander. I love that they reprinted Ophiomancer for this set. That made me a very happy person. Just out of curiosity, how many times did it get reprinted? Oh, 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, 4. Modern Horizons and Jumpstart, in addition to Commander and the OG Jumpstart. Alright. We got Increasing Devotion. This would be Commander 20. Added. Oh, Kaya came in the deck. Kaya Geist Hunter. Let's see, 22 cents, man. Creatures gain Death Touch, put a counter. Yeah. It's the doubling of tokens for tick down 2, which is crazy. Oh, and that last one for 6 in Kaya, exile all cards from graveyards and create a 1/1 white spirit creature for each card exiled this way. Not for each creature, but for every card. Yeah. Alright, that's not bad. Secure the Wastes. Why would I want to make tokens? Why? Why would I want to make tokens? Oh, look, it's the pretty Elspeth from Elspeth versus Kiora deck. It's the nice shiny foil one. Elspeth Sun's Champion. This would be the not Secret Lair. Dual decks, Elspeth versus Kiora. God, what year did that come out? Oh my god. 2015. It's a 10-year-old card. Stroke of Midnight. Gold Lust Triad. Makes treasures. I love it. It's Myriad. Not the underscore version. So here it is. It's pretty cool. 4/3 flyer with Myriad. Deals combat damage, make a token. I like it. I'm a big fan of the Myriad in this deck, apparently. You know, all the tempts, I added a tempt with Vengeance. It's ridiculous how many people fall into the trap of taking the temptation. Like, really? Really? If I get one person to take it, you've turbocharged me. It makes me laugh. Particularly the green tempt. Everybody wants a land. Foundry of the Consoles. Magic Origins. Idol of Oblivion. Free card draw for making tokens? Yes. Why, yes. Came in the deck. I added a Powder Ganger. Squad. I will make powder. Ah, there's a space. Yep. Powder Ganger. The problem is, right? Everybody knows that you're not supposed to get tempted. You're not supposed to let people with the Ristic Study draw. But people do. And as soon as one person does, everybody does. Right? I think it's a perfect microcosm for the United States. Everybody knows what the right thing to do is, but fuck it, I'm going to get mine. Chittering Witch. No, I want a Chittering Witch. Thank you. Which means there's going to be rats in this stack of tokens over here. Alright. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. And M20, that's it. Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. Yep. Lingering Souls. Why would I make spirits in a token deck? There it is. 3 more. Ultramarines Honor Guard. It's a great card. Like, seriously. Yeah, it's selling for $250. Squad. So, fun fact, I actually have a set of the Surge Foil Collector's Warhammer sitting in the basement in a waterproof container. And I'm wondering what that's worth right about now. Let's find out. I'm going to take a quick look. Well, I've got 3 cards left, then I'll do it before I do the last deck. Ultramarines Honor Guard. Mardu Ascendancy. I added that one. And then a Siege Gang Commander. And it came in the deck. Alright, let's see if I entered everything correctly. Do I have the right number of cards? I do! It's called Zergo Aristocrat. Look, wow. Let me see if I can get it over here to the right a little more. No, I can't. I'm just going to do this. I just wanted to show you guys the list of tokens that go to this deck because it's obscene and huge. There we go. Anyway, there it is. It's in there. Does it tell me what tier it is? No. There's one game changer in it, so I'm assuming it's a tier 3. Like, it's pretty well optimized. Alright, now let's find out, just out of curiosity. Universes Beyond. Set of Collector Surge Foil Commander decks. Ooh, $1,700, $1,400. I see one for. Oh, that's one of them. Yeah, wow, $2,000 for a set of them. All right, I did okay with that investment. Rock on. Needless to say, I'm not buying any more Universes Beyond like that, because they're just not holding their... The Final Fantasy probably will. Crazy shit, yo. Alright, let me gather this up and do one more deck. And then I'm going to go have some very bourbony eggnog and relax for the rest of the evening. Oh. Alright. One more. This one is Graveyard Shenanigans. It is Codis, Sibzig Champion. And let's add a new deck. Add a deck. Commander EDH. Codis, Graveyard Dancer. Graveyard Dancing. I don't know. I am sure. Tweaked Precon. It plays with graveyard stuff. Alright, there we go. GR, there's an A in there somewhere. Yep. Alright, Codis. Sibzig Champion. There it is. Foil version. Add CMDR. Alright, let me get all the basic lands out first. Doop-a-doop. Swamp. Forest. This will be another one of those where I'd probably put like 2 of each basics in. Because if somebody's playing Chaos Orb, or Chaos War, or what is it, Blood Moon, we're already in a world of hurt anyway. Green. Blue. Green. Green. I'm assuming there's a bunch of green in this deck to give me my ramp. Black. It's funny how many decks I've got Conduit of Worlds in. Let's see. Crypt. Island. So I did 3-3-4. That's reasonable. Alright. So. Let's see. Checking over here. Did I miss anything? No? Alright. Codis. And there we go. Alright. Forest. 4 of them. And this would be Tarkir Dragonstorm. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 islands. Come on. It's the pretty island from Tarkir. 3 and 3 swamps. Alright, swamp. 3. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Which one? That one. Alright, cool. That's all the basics. So we just want to think about things that are getting things in and out of the graveyard, right? Tani, Yavimaya, and Avatar. Not bad. Junji. I'm starting to like Junji more than Kakusho nowadays. Right? Just for the simple fact that I can each opponent discards 2 cards. Like, the hand destruction in Gingy is crazy. Right? Like, cycling this little asshole in and out. I resisted the urge to add it to my Chainer deck because I would just end up going and just obliterating everybody's hand every game, and that's not fine in this deck, but not in my really, 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 really optimized deck. Yeah. Alright, Genji could go there. Yeah, Kefka's hand, yeah. Yep. Ancient one. So the Ancient one's actually kind of fun in this deck, too. Boop. Alright. Can't attack or block unless there's 8 or more cards in my graveyard, but it's 2 mana for an 8/8. Okay. Yeah, and then I can mill people, too, which is kind of amusing. What do we got next? Oh, I put Zoprendel in. Imagine that. DR, Zoprendrel. DR. Alright. Oh, I moved the R, so it's Zopandrel. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Zopand. Oh, Hunger Dominus. This is the funky treatment. I'm just curious to see what the difference in value is. So let's see. So $10 for that version and $11 for the regular version. Right. I love how they think all these things are going to be so special and unique, and if people just prefer the regular versions. Angel Island Harbor. Drowned Catacomb. I love that I type in Drowned Cat for that. Alright, Fetid Pools. Fetid Pools. Ah, they're fetid. They go with the heath. Fetid. I haven't been medicated for an hour and a half now. I'm just rambling. This is the Ravnica Clue edition of the Underrealm Lich. Underground River. And this would be Aether Drift Commander. Oh, I put a Hydroid Krasis in. Hydroid Krasis, and it's the Ravnica Allegiance version. Not the best for a graveyard deck, but late game it's a lovely card draw engine. Kogla is always fun. Oh, right. Doesn't really matter because I can cast it from the graveyard with my commander. Kogla the Titan Ape. From Korea. He hasn't gotten a reprinting yet, has he, Kogla? Oh, he has. Well, no. Secret Lair. Other than that, it's all... Yeah, it's all Ikoria. Huh. Alright, Sakura Tribe Elder, Stevie Steve. Whoa. There we go. Tribe Elder, Tarkir. Nyx Weaver. Yep, great card in the deck. Stitcher's Supplier. Card is better than I thought it was when I first saw it. But where is it? Yep, I'm not a Dredge player. So Dredge players pretty much creamed their pants when they saw this. Spring Bloom Druid. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Tropical Island. Yeah, this is a proxy. I would never, ever, ever leave a tropical island out in my studio. We're on Tomb. Golgari Rot Farm. There we go. Tatiova. Why would I have that in here? Let's see, which version is that? This is the Dominaria version. Grapple with the past. I don't know why I would ever want to fill my graveyard with stuff. That's silly. Crazy talk. And I love that Hedron Crab is me in this deck. Right? Hedron Crab is me. Usually it's mill the hell out of you motherfuckers. But no, I would like to mill myself with the Hedron Crab. Alright. Dackmore Salvage. Which version is this? This is the Modern Horizons 3 Commander version. Soul Ring. Certainly not in a Commander deck. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Wonder. In my graveyard? Why would that happen? That's a great card in this deck. Good night, Night. I'm going to be going to bed in about 20 minutes when I finish this deck. Well, actually, going to be going inside to relax, but... Hi, Market. Sleep well, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Well, you're not playing with us, but hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Hi, Market. Doop-a-doop-doop. Adventures in the Forgotten Realms version. Swiftwood Boots. This would be the Foundations. No, this is the Lost Caverns Commander version of Swiftfoot Boots. This card, I fucking love in this deck. Monstrosity of the Lake. Such a good card. Nothing like tapping all your opponent's creatures. And despite what I said about not being a Dredge player, yes, there is a Life from the Loam in the deck. Wait, what's Afterlife from the Loam? I think that came in this deck. I wonder if it's in here. We'll find out in a minute. Yavimaya Coast. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Growth Spiral. Boom, boom, boom. This would be the Universes Beyond Lord of the Rings. Growth Spiral. Yes. I think that one's really pretty. Here, check it out. Where is it? I like that one. It's very elven. My elven growth spiral. Saturn Wayfinder. Yep. From Tarkir Dragonstorm. Assassin's Trophy. Astroth. Astroth. Alright. Necromantic Selection. Yep. Came in the deck. Misty Rainforest. Modern Horizons. 2. Farseek. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Alright. Lightning Greaves. Aether Drift Commander. Huh. I don't think I like those very much. Foreboding Landscape. I mean, it's good art. It's just not for me. Not long now, Metal Smurfs. Phyrexian Tower. Why would I want to sack things for mana and have more things in my graveyard? Don't know what you're talking about, friend. Cultivate. There it is. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Opulent Palace. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Miriam Landscape. Rampity Ramp for land. There we go. Alright. What am I looking at? Zagoth Triome. Yep. That is from Ikoria. Verdant Catacomb. H2. Alright. That's half done. Almost done. Then I can go to bed. Harrow. Tarkir. Right. Okay. Llanowar Waste. This would be Tarkir Commander version. Altar of Dementia. I love this card in this deck. Altar of Dementia. This would be... Oh man, this is the Conspiracy version. It's great, this deck. Phyrexian Reclamation. I play this in many, many decks. I love this card. It's just a bunch of good shit in this deck. AZ Tyrant of Gyre Strait. This is from Commander Legends. Nixilis. Fallen. Yep. Jared Golgari Lichlord. People forget how good that card is. Old Stick Fingers. It's the Duskmourn version. Floral Evoker. Came in the deck, I believe. Floral Evoker, yep. Yeah. Ever land, put a +1, discard a creature to return a land card. And it's not a tap to do it. It's ridiculous. I love it. Alright. Consuming Aberration. Yep. Alright. Lord of the Forsaken. It's a pretty cool card. Right, sacrifice another creature to mill 3 cards. Like if you're about to wipe my board and I got some black mana, I will definitely mill a bunch of shit. Yeah. And of course, the pay life to play cards from your graveyard. I am good with all of this. Alright, Shigeki. Shigeki. Visionary. Go. Command Tower. And Tarkir. Cephalid Coliseum. Alright. I added a Victimize. No, I didn't. It came in the deck. Look at that. That's cool. I added Sir Conrad. Sir Conrad Squire. What the hell is that? Oh, alright. That's Gavin's unknown event. I was going to say, what the hell? I would certainly know if there were a new Sir Conrad type card. What is that? That's a Duskmourn. Living Death came in the deck. I love it. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Lord of Extinction. Also came in the deck. I love it. Casualties of War came in the deck. Yep. Prismatic Vista, I added, because God forbid they should give us a great land base. Woodland Cemetery. Yep. Underground Sea. I would never proxy that and put it in my deck. Ever. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad for even having this in my deck. Coma. I hate... Man. I hate it when everybody else plays it. Just out of curiosity. It's only $1.30. Yeah. Alright, almost time for bed, friends. Taval's Judgment. I don't know what this does. Whenever one more cards leave your graveyard, choose one that has been chosen this turn. Oh, that card is great. That's a reason why it's $5 and $8.99 for the borderless version. All right, I like that card. I like it a lot. Grist. The Hunger Tide. Duskmourn version. Yep. Crawling sensation. Yep. Avenger Zendikar. Yep. I put an Insidious Roots in. Insidious Roots. Yep. Yeah. Creature tokens, tap for mana, and whenever a card leaves your graveyard, it's the +1 counters on each plant, so that plays nicely with the Avenger of Zendikar. Timeless Witness. I am okay paying 1 extra to be able to do it again later. Grizzly Salvage. Whoop. Grizzly Salvage from Dragonstorm. Bayou. Again, I would never ever proxy a card to stay out here in the studio. Wouldn't do that. Conduit of Worlds. Yep. Uro. Titan of Nature's Wrath. MH3 Commander. Sunken Hollow. This would be the Tarkir version. Rias. Let's see. Wow, reassembling skeleton. It knew. If I typed in Rias. Rejuvenating Springs. This would be the Lord of the Rings version. Baleful Strix. Wow, this would be... Which version is it? Oh, Double Masters, 2XM. Souza. Yeah, this would be the M21 version. There's a bunch of extra land bullshit going on. And there's the Lethal Scheme. Lethal Scheme from Tarkir. Kishless Skimmer. Yep. Here. This thing. So whenever a card leaves my graveyard, draw a card. I mean, basically I can get a card draw every turn off of it if I'm lucky for 2 mana. So. Alright. Crypt of Agadim. Why would I want mana for creatures in my graveyard? Don't know why I would want that. Come on. Crypt of Agadim. There we go. Arcane Signet. Oops, there's no... Yeah, there's no D there. Edge of Eternities. Nope. 5 more cards and we go to bed! Terra Sunder, I think it came in the deck. It did. Tarkir Dragonstorm. River Kelpie. Yep. I'm a fan of Persist in this deck. Things come in the graveyard, things go out of the graveyard. Hooray! Sultai. I added the Sultai Ascendancy. Yep. That thing. You might, like, come on, every turn I get to look at the top 2. Yeah. And then the last but not least, a Duplicant. Alright. And then this would be the... Wow, it's an older one. Commander 2018. Yep. All right. Let's see if I entered all the cards properly. Save. It is legal. And there it is. Awesome. All right. Thanks for hanging out, folks. I am exhausted. It is 1:45 here on the East Coast. I'm going to freaking bed, and we'll see you tomorrow night.